Imagine this, a world full of food, yet people sleep hungry. A world full of knowledge, yet minds remain uninformed. A world full of technology, yet problems grow faster than solution. Strange, isn't it? We don't suffer from emptiness. We suffer from avoidance. The greatest crisis of our time is not lack of resources. It is lack of responsibility. If we examine our world honestly, we will notice something important, that the issue is not availability. The actual issue is accountability. We already possess data to anticipate crises. We already have enough economic capacity to reduce poverty, and we already have technology to protect our natural system. However, action often gets delayed. Responsibility is frequently shifted, and problems continue to grow. This gap between ability and action is where most global challenges begin. Now, let me tell you something interesting. That this bottle looks harmless, useful, and necessary. Once after drinking it, I dropped it. Not because I didn't see a dustbin, but because I thought, someone else will pick it up. And that moment stayed with me. The bottle didn't pollute the environment. My decision did. And that's when I understood most global crises are just millions of small irresponsibilities adding up. Not dramatic, not intentional, just ignored. Now look, this one finger cannot clean a street, but these 5 fingers can. I'm trying to say that one person can notice a problem, and a community can solve it. Awareness without action is just information, and resources without responsibility are just waste. Innovation by itself does not guarantee progress. Tools are only effective when guided by responsible decision making. Technology can only monitor the environmental change, but responsibility ensures implementation. Policies can be drafted, but responsibility determines how we respond. This is where leadership becomes critical. Like, the leadership is not about an authority or a position. It is about taking ownership of outcomes. The most effective leaders do not ask, who is to blame? They ask, what needs to be done and what is my role? Now, let me ask you a simple question. How many of us have thought, this is not my responsibility? And yes, that response is common. And that is precisely why responsibility matters. Because when everyone steps back, problems move forward. In a connected world, individuals have collective impact. Environmental damage, social inequalities, and conflicts rarely start as large events. They become the small decision made without considering long-term consequences. Peace, therefore, is not passive. It requires accountability. And most global citizenship begins when responsibility extends beyond borders. The future is not asking us for more resources. It is asking us to care. To stop passing problems forward and to stop waiting for someone else. Because the world does not collapse when resources run out. It collapses when responsibility runs away. So, don't ask, do we have enough? Ask, are we responsible enough? And that is how we speak for tomorrow. Thank you. Have a nice day.